Today, besides just losing my damn mind, I think, lobotomy or something. Jeez. Oof. I don't even know what I'm going to say right now. This is weird. Okay. Morning. Welcome back. Gina. I do car stuff, and we are working on a 1969 F100. So there she is. We already know that it runs and it kind of drives, but it doesn't like to stop, so we're going to be working on the brakes today. I did some work on it. Oh, geez. Alright, so the radiator's been redone, the water pump we did, fuel pump, and then it's had an oil change. And I love working on this because I can literally just stand inside and have all of the room. And it does run and drive, but the fuel just comes all out of the carburetor onto the floor, and it's a total fire hazard, so I'm not going to start it up just yet. Started it earlier for just a few seconds, and it's already got $20 worth of fuel on the ground already. And we're going to do a little walk around. Okay, so I saw the motor, and that says refrigeration and heating. It's a local truck from Arizona. And if you look inside, okay, it's kind of borderline biohazard. Like, you can like taste the dust. It's that gross. We have pack rat net. That's pack rats right there. And I also found petrified French fry. I haven't found any pack rats yet, but you never know. And then the dash is typical Arizona sunburn. And then this is our blanket that we brought in because there's actually springs underneath that. Still has the camper shell on it, obviously not original. I'm not sure when that was put on. We're gonna take that off. It's just hideous. And then if you look underneath, you can see the pinion is, well, it's leaking and it needs some get underneath the truck. Okay. Oh, there we go. Look at those floor pans. Those are, wait. Look at those floor pans. And you just want to cover it and want to have brake clean. And don't breathe it in unless you want to experience the joys of mesothelioma asbestos. Something like 35% to 60% of brake parts in the olden days were made with asbestos. Now it's like a max of 35%, but still don't breathe it in. I mean, brake clean's not good either, but pick a problem. Yeah, that's not exact. Okay. I still have to say lefty loosey, righty tighty in my head, by the way. Right, so I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a wheel cylinder before, so Captain Arthritis. so this is the old part, and then this one is the new one. This one speaks Mandarin, and then this one speaks bald eagles. You want just what, a smear of lube?
Yep, just a little bit.
Don't go in dry?
No, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Right, and Captain Arthritis is driving the struggle bus.
Maybe.
Let's see if it wants to cooperate with us today.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Oh.
Maybe she wants to stop after all. Come on, baby. Get in there. Maybe a little bit. Please.
Or not. You do whatever you want, apparently. Well, we gotta. Oh, we're starting from the back.
Okay, and now we're just gonna tighten everything up. And it's lefty loosey, righty tighty. Oh. No. Yep, oh, I got it. I'm a professional. I done fucked up. I can fix this. Oh, no, I got it. Alright, and then just like when we took the lug nuts off, you want to use your non-body safe lubricant to put them back on. And then also the acorn lug nuts, you want to put just a little bit on these too. Nope, on the filling. And then I'm just gonna finish up this side. What in the gosh hell is this? Can you give me a screwdriver? Okay, it's covered in dirt, so I'm gonna like chip away. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, that's what that looks like behind there. Okay. Okay, now we can kind of see what we're working on. There it is. And now I'm gonna finish this up. Does not wanna. Doesn't wanna. Fucker.
I'm sorry?
The motherfucker doesn't.
It doesn't want to dance?
It doesn't wanna. Oh, no. It did.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. I'm trying to go by Braille. Oh, I did it.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yes, winner, chicken dinner. I'm still hungry, by the way.
Oh, We can have a victory vodka and maybe a smart hot dog.
Yes, it's a victory vodka. Understand old people groaning noises. Ugh. Okay. You hear that? It's from my knees. All right, so the new part is on, and then I'm gonna finish it up. I have a flashlight somewhere. Right here. Okay. Well, good afternoon. We're obviously not at the shop. So last night we finished up the rear brakes, and then a buddy called us about an auction, and we ended up buying 3 Pontiacs. It's about like 4 hours away, so we're going to take a little mini road trip and go and get them. And we are currently at the storage yard. We are switching trucks. We're bringing Dale. It has the gooseneck hookup and the 40-foot trailer, so we can fit all 3 cars on it. Then before we go, we bought this janky ass trailer for, not trailer, RV for like $500, and we bought it just for the motor. But it's still on the trailer, and we have to unload it before we go. So, yay. Alright, so not only is this RV filled with spiders and probably methamphetamine from the previous owners, that happened sometime from when we parked it to now. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get this whole thing off. Okay, so it's 6 hours later, and we are finally getting on the road. The RV thought, like, if it could go wrong, it did go wrong. And I did try to film it, but the amount of swear words I would have to edit out is just, like, not happening. So we are now heading on our way to Prescott. Right, good morning from Prescott. It's only 54 degrees right now. It's beautiful. But I'm also allergic to this, like, entire city. Okay, anyways, we are on our way to the property to pick up the Pontiacs. I'm not sure what to expect. I heard talk on the phone about the forklift was broken and a bunch of other vehicles, so it might be just another. So we're here, we're just trying to find a human. It's like a multi-acre property, and no idea where to go.
That's it.
Oh,
That's your T-top jewel.
I think some of it's missing.
Well, you know, the guy that has the hood that came off of this car contacted us.
Okay.
So we can actually buy the hood. And we'll be robbing parts off of the 77.
That's the package tray.
It's pimpinating. Tail light bezels. Got wheelhouse.
T-top.
Holy shit! There's a key.
No, there's not.
There's a key in the ignition. Hot damn.
Oh my gosh. It never has keys.
I know. Hey, you know what we have? We have some wheels for this thing because we're smart. And we brought a jack. So theoretically, I can put wheels on this thing. Oh, that's a bummer. Somebody cut the quarter panel.
Yep.
So those are common rust spots on these things. So I bet you somebody was cutting rust out to do this build. Looks like they were starting to do the body work. All right.
Okay. We have oil.
Yeah. And it does not look like this milkshake
locks up all the motors in the yard.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Found it? Alright, so we just got the truck situated, we squared up money-wise, and then we have another Trans Am, and then we bought a Fiero for one of the kids. Not sure if she's going to drive it, but I mean, it was like $200, so you can't not buy it. It fit.
It's good because I don't.
Did we clean all the spiders out of this, or
Yeah.
you know, is it?
Well, I mean, they were gone at one point in time. They got their eviction notice.
Oh no, there's spiders. Those are bad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay.
Okay.
The joys of being a small person, I guess. And then this right here is the Fiero, and it's probably the nicest car we bought. It's the only one that has like all of the wheels that roll, and the rest are, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the other Trans Am right now. And that is the other Trans Am that we bought. The hood is totally hammered, but it's a bit more solid, obviously, than the other one. That's Bondo. 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 More Bondo. Bondo. Okay, so that last Trans Am, that's nothing but Bondo. Just Michelangelo. Bondo. It's pretty rough, but we have 3. We're gonna take 3 and Frankenstein them together and then make one car. That's the plan, and then now we're just gonna load up the Fiero and the 2 Trans Ams. I'm crossing my fingers it goes easy. Alright, it's been like 4 hours, and we are just now loading the last vehicle, the one with no tires, on the back, and there's also no suspension. It's a mess, but getting there. Almost done. Crossing my fingers, we'll be done in like an hour. Probably like 2, but still going. Good morning. So, still in Prescott. When I last left off, we were loading up all of the vehicles. It ended up being, I thought it was 5 hours. It ended up being like a 6-hour ordeal. And then luckily a friend of a friend and then his friend were there picking up a vehicle from the same auction, and they helped us. So with the 4 of us, you know, it still took forever, but I'm really happy we had help with that. All right, and then the plan for today, what is our plan for today?
Go home.
Go home, pick up kids.
Yeah.
It was nice having like a child free. Good afternoon. We are back from Prescott. And I'll include some pictures, but it's really kind of hard to believe that place is in Arizona. Like if they were going to film one of those Hallmark Christmas movies that people still watch, somehow that would be the place to do it. And if you've seen South Park, it kind of has that Soto Sopa kind of vibe, but with like an old Western kind of feel. So it's pretty cool. All right, so obviously I'm in a different vehicle. Per usual, I lost track of time. And it's time to pick up the kiddo from school, and there's no way that truck is going through. I don't know who designed those streets, but obviously not someone that drives anything, larger than like a Geo Metro or something tiny like that. So we just left the title place. We have to get level 1 inspections for all 3 vehicles. None of them have titles, like I can think today, as per usual. But after you've done it a couple 100 times, it's a pretty streamlined process. So I'm gonna go pick up the kiddo from school, and I am in my mother-in-law's minivan. It needs to go through emissions, and then I think I'm just gonna take it through the car wash for her. The most unfun vehicle I've ever drove. But when it rains, though, it does get sideways, like if you're going around a corner. But don't tell my mother-in-law that. She probably won't watch this. Nice turn signal. Fuck face. Oh, we're using a turn. Oh, now we're using a turn signal. Okay, that's not how that works. I think with as much as this vehicle cost brand new, it would have automatic seat movers, but okay. That homeless man just smiled at me, and then he winked. Oh, with his lips. It's kind of gross. Alright. Alright, so we are back at the shop, and I'm going to wrap up this week's video. The plan was to get the front brakes done on the 69th. That's just not going to happen today. We've kind of run out of time. And then also we got busy business phone calls, and then we're trying to plan a road trip for Thanksgiving, which is next week. And then we have our mechanic coming down, and we're trying to make sure he has everything, and then all of the vehicles are here that he needs to work with. So I'm Gina, I do car stuff, and I'll see you soon. With dog barking, jeez.